We live. It's Monday. Locker room talk. The last one of 2022. How you feel about that?
It has been a journey naturally. We've come through the long road of toxicity. 2022. And, we've seen a lot, talked about a lot, and we get ready for the new year. We look back at all of the failures of this year. We'll say that.
Well, we gotta look at the figures. Can we look at the milestones, the progress, you know what I mean?
And nobody care about that. No, we toxic in 2022. Don't nobody care about those successes. Don't nobody care about the good stories, the great things that happen. No, we just care about the negative stuff. That's what we know. That's what sells.
I guess we starting out toxic tonight. It's me, Spider Can here, aka Mr. AKA. You know what I'm saying? Just follow Blur Cartel, Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. More locker room talk tonight. And Mari Hudson, the New Year, New Me. What do you plan on doing? Going to the gym, eating right, living your life right? You gonna be a good civilian?
Boy, we finna be like Future 2.0. We finna be out here just everything. We finna be out here slanging. Finna be out here doing the most debauchery. Oh yeah, do-rag season is in. Wear the snapbacks. It's time to get snasty. Nah, just this is the slogan everybody finna have. Next couple weeks. New year, new me, New Year's resolutions. So everybody finna have.
Now
this
be a
slogan.
better man in 2023. That's all I'm asking.
Of course I am, but New Year, new me. That's tis the season. Christmas is over. We done put on them fake smiles for everybody. Now it's time to think about me and my needs. It's time for my stuff. All me. So it's like, all right,
debauchery. What was it? What it look like?
Oh, you already know what it look like, man. We finna go out here. They're
Shout
like,
out to Dante Perkins. Hold on. Let me give a quick shout out to the regular people that been standing by our side this past year, watching our shows. Just appreciating the love. And if you already subscribe to YouTube channel, if you're watching now, just go subscribe to Blur Cartel YouTube channel. That's it. But we appreciate the people that have been watching and sticking out with us, riding out this 2022. Everybody's downloaded the podcast and just supporting the page in general. We got to salute y'all. So maybe this is just an episode for y'all, just to support y'all and just go wild in the comments. Maybe I'll let y'all on. Maybe I should let these people on. Maybe the man tomorrow. What's up? What's good with you?
Oh man, we gonna get visited by people of the future. Let's go.
Shout out to GGC Mafia. Shout out to Overall 99 Media. Shout out to BMT Talk. Shout out to BMT Business Minded Talk. All those additional YouTube channels besides our own. So, just rock out with us. What is your fake New Year's resolution you're not gonna do? Well, what is one you're not gonna do? Is which one you're going to do?
Well, I can't say necessarily the ones I'm not gonna do or something like that. I like a few years ago, I decided all extra New Year's resolutions was really a bunch of crap, mainly because it's just like you give yourself goals, sure, but it's not really like a lot of them you tend to either forget, after like a month or you don't keep up with them. So I simply I made the same New Year's resolution and I have it every year. And that's what you attributed to earlier, to be a better man than I was the year before. That's the same New Year's resolution I have every year. And just over the course of that year, I'm gonna learn some new stuff. I'm gonna do some new stuff. I'm gonna try to grow in different ways, whether it be what I know, what I think, how I act, all that kind of stuff. And I just figure, like, okay, I'm gonna be a better man than I was the year before. How necessarily is entirely up for debate, sure. But that's what I've said I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be a different one than I was the year before. And that's what I'm gonna focus on. Because I know if I'll be like, I'm gonna lose 30 pounds, or I'm try to be better, or do this, that, and the other. I'm like, man, I've been forgot all that mess always. I'm like, I'm gonna watch 30 anime by the end of 2023 or something like that. If I get myself like that, I know I'm gonna screw that up, or I know I'm not gonna do it. But like, just a promise to be a better man. That's all I'm gonna do. Or like for like religious.
All I'm worried about. Well, it's not really a resolution, but I've been doing it, but I can do better. I think I'll be a better father. You know what I mean? It's like be more active. Well, I am active in my daughter's life, but I guess being more active, just like just calling every day to make sure everything's good. Just like be more attentive. I guess I can go like maybe like 1 or 2 days without talking to her. But I want to be able to speak to her every day and stuff like that. Because when you grow further away from a person, but you have a bond to where you have to take care of an individual until her later years when she's 18. I mean, well, you're not gonna stop taking care of your child. So, but to the point where you gotta communicate with a person you not necessarily want to communicate with, but you gotta do it in a greater sense of taking care of said person. I mean, I tolerate it. So, I would like to skip over the middle person, and go straight to the source, but you can't really do that. So I mean, plus puberty's happening and stuff like that, and it's turning 13. So I
Oh
mean,
wow, really?
stuff is gonna happen. So I mean, I will do better for myself in terms of that. Other than that, it's just getting this channel up and running and being more, trying to be more diligent in that aspect. And yeah, I could do that. Kids going around for your life. Someone call my dad once a week. Hey, you're better than me. I mean,
Oh wow,
no. In a sense of a
here we
communication
go.
thing. No, what I'm saying is in the sense of communication. I'll say, I'll link with my long time friend and be like, hey, I'm gonna call you every week, and it's not that ain't gonna happen. So I mean, I can get better with that maybe to stay in communication distance with certain people that can only I can only talk on the phone. I'd be like, oh, it's a two-way street, you know what I mean? So why don't you call me and I call you? But maybe I can take the responsibility of being the caller. But that is exactly right. You never know when a person can't answer because of circumstances. So, stay close to your loved ones, stuff like that. All that good stuff, all that emotional shit. Yeah.
We just emotional out here.
Yeah,
Just
that's
screw all that.
emotional. You got people you need to checking on your friends, check on your loved ones. Only when a fucking blizzard's coming or some shit like that. But I will be a better parent in 2023, despite.
So my man said he'll come back from being a deadbeat dad to being a
I'm
real.
not. I was never a deadbeat. That's one thing I'm not. But what I'm saying is, I'm just be like more attuned to being active, and instead of just like, hey, can you put her on the phone and stuff like that? Like call directly. We skip the middle talk. The awkward. Oh, how's your day been? I really don't care, but that's all. It's all about our mom. Not my daughter. I am very interested in what she's doing at school and stuff like that, and coming home and being with herself and stuff like that. That's what I'm really interested in. Her mom, enjoy yourself. Go to work, come home, be a parent. I don't really care. But other than that, any other New Year's resolutions?
I'd be a better man than last year. Something like I'll be a better
Are you
be
gonna be a
closer.
skeezer? You
I'd be
gonna
like
be
I
a
said, I'd be
skeezer?
closer to God than I was the year before. I think that's generally what I
Closer
said.
to God.
Oh yeah, I say that like that goes along with me being a better man. I end up putting that together. Like
So how you
I'm
gonna be
good.
closer to God? You gonna go to church? You just gonna?
Well, I'd rather not go into that, like, because that's gonna put into like more of a religious argument where I'm like, no, I ain't gonna
It's
necessarily
not a
promise I
religious
will go to
argument.
church.
I'm just saying how you gonna be a better man in a religious standpoint. Less premarital fornication. What do we
No,
do?
like I'm not just gonna say necessarily like that. Like I put it together when I was saying I'm be like closer to God, like I'm gonna have a better relationship in general, speaking to him more, trying to be more of an uplifting or understanding kind of person, nor like a model person or like a better version of a
You don't talk to him while you're
something
on
like
your
that.
knees.
Or you can talk to God anytime. They don't have to just be on your
I'm
knees laid
asking
out. like something like
I'm
that.
asking.
These just examples. Like I'm just trying to learn.
I'm just asking. You gonna be on your knees
overall.
talking to him?
No, I'm just like, yeah, like I want to be a better person overall, and that is a part of it. Like, okay, let me get closer to God, learn more about manhood. All of that encompasses in just me being a better man in some capacity. Because if I try to give myself specific goals, or like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna pray 3 times a day, and I
3?
know how life goes. Please believe I've been in a life like that, like where I go, like, Jay, I understand it, like just no, I ain't gonna put necessarily super restrictions on it because I know people experience God, religion, Christianity, any other religion, different kind of ways. So I'm not gonna really go into that, but just saying it all is a part of me being a better man, like me learning more about God or
You gonna
religion,
watch?
higher
Are you gonna
powers, and what
are you gonna
instance.
watch less porn?
I'm already trying for that. I'm already like along that route, regardless. Just it's a lot that goes into that.
Unsubscribe to some of them OnlyFans you got going on.
Hey, the flesh is weak at times, bro. The flesh is
Shout out
weak.
to Afro Comedy. Shout out to Making
We be
Me
trying. You gotta leave. That's why I say like I'm trying to leave and just leave being such close minded, because I'm realizing that a lot of people just they want to be a bit of everything.
Oh, real quick, Afro Comedy. Do you still have your skin after Saturday's episode?
My man might leave his skin in 2022 also, man. You never know.
Shit. That chick wanted to take his skin.
My boy gonna leave his skin in 2022. Make it make sense. There's no such thing. There's such thing as too much, my guy. There is such thing as too much, my guy. You end up being one of them people, or nothing against them. You end up being one of those guys trapped in a random basement, with nothing but internet access, 50 screens, and like unlimited amounts of lotion, and just you lose sense of reality, and next thing you know, we done lost you. So it's always such thing as too much of anything.
You get off with lotion or no? You just.
What kind of question is that? We're not.
I'm just asking.
We're not going into we're not going into masturbational preferences. Let's not do this.
I'm just saying, do you want to use lotion?
Let's not do that. I would hope that when you do.
I'm just saying that the things you surprisingly waste when you masturbate. You waste lotion. You waste toilet paper. You waste a sock. You know what I mean? I'm just asking.
You don't waste a sock. You just gotta wash the sock, and then
Do you feel as though you want to put that sock back on your foot after
you gonna wash it?
What it went through,
bruh. A lot of times, just keep it being. A lot of times, most dudes got like 6-7 pairs of the same kind of sock. So if you just wash that mud with you don't know which one is which.
Like you dropping it? I'm not dropping my load on a black sock. So I know they're good. I want to.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's crazy.
I understand, brothers, at desperate times.
See how James Doe's a real one. Never use lotion. I always like 2 paper towels or a sock.
So a sock is preferable than lotion?
Shout out to Honey and Cocoa podcast. I'm just asking, like, what's your preference?
He really is, Honey Cocoa. He really is wilding.
If he's using it, all right, so you're wilding if you're using a tube sock. I bet like an ankle sock or something like that. You know what my preference is? Like, if I got a sock that already has like a hole in the heel part, and then that's good. That's a good masturbation sock right there. I'm just saying.
For something like that, like when I'm thinking a sock,
you're not gonna put it on your foot because it has a hole in it.
That's just the nearest sock that you got, within hand's reach. If you gotta do specifically the one that got the hole in, that means specifically you have to pre-plan to use that.
I understand sock. You use a sock to wipe up,
like you. Then Cam telling me like you gotta pre-pick the sock with the hole in it and have that mug nearby before you get started. If you got time to pre-plan for a session, just
don't you set your surroundings up?
Why are you pre-packing the sock?
If the toilet tissue isn't in arm's reach, I'm screwed over. Like
so you get whatever sock or something that's necessary. But if you pre-planning to use the sock with the hole in it,
that's a good sock to use because I'm not putting it back on my foot because it has a hole in it. That's what I'm saying.
You pre-planning to use the sock with the
hole. If the sock has a hole in it,
instead of pre-planning paper towels or Kleenex like a normal one, you pre-planning the sock.
What do you mean? What did G.I. Joe say? No one is half the battle. So I know I'm not gonna put the sock back on my foot because it has a hole in it. I might use it for other needs.
My man said we pre-plan the sock. Not pre-planning paper towels or nothing. Pre-plan the sock. Not no paper towels or nothing. Like, Honey Coco, that's what I'm saying. He done went from like
What do you mean?
where's the socket? You know, you pre-planning the sock.
I
Where's the socket?
haven't. I weaned my way off the socks years ago. So I mean, unless it's like a desperation issue, then you know.
Like, that's what I'm saying. He went from New Year's to the day. I'm not being judgmental. My thing is not the sock itself. I understand it. What I'm saying is,
Definitely
if you're
judgmental.
pre-planning on the totem pole of pre-planning, you picking the
Knowing it's
sock
half
first
the battle. What are
before
we
you go to the paper towels. That's that pre-planning order includes sock first before paper toiletries.
You act like I'm nutting in 1-ply toilet paper. I'm nutting in 2-ply. You know what I mean?
But the thing I'm saying is the sock above toiletries.
Like if the sock has a hole in it, you're below toiletry. Yeah.
Like
hold on. So you send a girl a nut video, right? You busting a nut. There's not gonna be a sock or a toilet paper in place. You're gonna run its course until you hit the end of the video, and then you're gonna clean up. That's pre setting up the scenario, right?
If you pre-setting up the scenario, let's just say you got a little table, and you on the table, like what I'm gonna need for this session. I'm gonna need the lotion, Vaseline, or whatever. Second on your list,
crazy.
And then second on your list, you getting the sock with the hole in it before you go for some toiletries. That's what's shocking me, is that the sock is so high up on the totem pole on the session rather than some toilet paper or some paper towels or clinic.
Now hold on. When you're desperately like you're like 4 down on some fucking Taco Bell and you gotta run and take a shit, and you could have used that toilet paper for that need, but you used it to wipe up your nut. And you could have used that sock with the hole in it. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
okay, that's obviously something you can't plan for. But if you're using the last of your toiletries on your session, then of course, when you come back into clarity of mind after your session, you can go buy some freaking tissue. Instead of going to buy the Taco Bell, you buy the tissue to make sure you re-upped, for whatever is coming after.
So if I buy the tissue, I'm going to eat Taco Bell. Okay, so no one's half the battle at that point.
Like I was saying, always have wipes. But my man is picking the sock.
Don't flush your wipes. People.
Sock is gonna be second to him above.
I wouldn't waste baby wipes on post nut cleanup. That's just me.
Why not?
Why would I?
Why not?
Why? But the sock's there. I can use the sock rather than.
You're gonna use a sock to clean yourself up more than you would use some baby wipes that's available.
A baby wipe could be used for like emergency. You got mud butt, then I'm gonna use the baby wipe.
You also got sticky fingers, and you're gonna choose to use the sock rather than some baby wipes.
This is nuts.
This is nuts. You're right. We're talking about nuts. What I'm confused about is that you would willingly use a sock instead of some baby wipes for post nut cleanup.
I'm saying if you got mud butt, I'm gonna need as many baby wipes as I need to.
And you buy some more before that becomes a problem. But either way, you would choose to use a sock instead of baby wipes for the cleanup.
It's the same utility. I mean, just like
baby wipes work, but it's not the same utility. Baby wipes work better.
You ready to move on?
That's like saying you would go. I bet you do. But matter of fact, that brings up my point. That's like saying you get you some yams, and instead of having the wet towel,
now if you're getting the yams,
you like, hey, baby girl, I got this sock. This sock worked better than them baby wipes. So I'm gonna give you one of my socks. I got a pair. They both got a hole in them, but they clean them. I'll give you one sock. I'm gonna hold the sock, and we're gonna do this up right here. That's what you're saying.
The culture when another person is around. Like if you're getting the yams, the female is obligated to give you a hot wash rag to wipe yourself off. A warm one at that. I'm just saying.
I just cannot believe this man's preference is to use the sock with the hole in it over some baby wipes. for post nut cleanup. I can't believe it.
That's wasting. That's if you got mud butt, then go ahead.
That's what the
I'm
baby
talking.
wipes
I'm
are
talking about
there
that.
for. They are made to clean up messes.
I'm
So
talking about
why
that
not
shit
use
to
them?
where you gotta take a shower afterwards.
Why not use the baby wipes? Because if you use a sock, you're gonna have to wipe yourself off with something better anyway. So why not just do it the first time?
Listen, it's a hand in hand situation. So you take up the first part and then you come through with the second part however you feel as though you have to.
But you could skip out. You could just use the baby wipes the first time round. That's what they're made for. They are made for cleanup. So why not use them for their intended purpose? I cannot believe you preferring to use the sock.
It's not a preference issue. I'm just saying.
You got the sock higher on the totem pole above baby wipes and toiletries.
I'm just
saying.
Me. All right. So most toxic thing about 2022.
The fact that you choosing the sock. That's the most toxic thing in 2022.
That's the most toxic thing.
That is the most toxic.
Since you learned about it maybe 59 seconds ago.
Yeah, and it beats everything else on your last 358 days.
No.
Yes. But continue.
Most toxic thing about 2022.
I had a lot. We got everything from I ain't even got to throw in personal experiences of toxicity. I can just go to the stuff I've seen in media, from Chrisean Rock and Blueface having possibly the most toxic relationship I've ever seen in history. I can go to Kanye's debauchery that he's fallen to. I can go, man, please. I got plenty of stuff. I can go R. Kelly busting out the album if I admit it. It's just within the last couple months. We can go to that. Megan Tory, the whole shebang, just everything. City Girl Summers. Just, it's a lot. It's plenty I can go to just the toxic out of this year. And that's just in media. That matter of fact, just in the last few months. It's a lot. The most. Let me see. Without sounding like a horrible person.
You're going to sound like it.
I think that I'm just gonna say I've recently been a lot. I think a little more maybe, but other than my top of my head, that Chrisean Rock.
If you want to start at January, you got the White Storm in the castle or the Capitol. Why did I call it the castle? I don't know.
That happened this year.
That did happen this year. Did it?
I think that happened this year. That happened when Trump was in office.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't this year. I think that was last year. Like last year around January. But that was still when Trump was in office. That wasn't it. But if I go now,
what happened this January? Nothing.
This January. Let's look. Like if I gotta think off the top of my head, that Chrisean Rock and Blueface.
White Castle.
I don't think nothing. Just nothing came from that because, bro, I done seen him hit a walk by slugging her dad after his dad fought her walking up the street, to hitting him when him walking away trying to be a good person and not strike her back. The scene is just, boy, like the lives of them still together, not together, man, bro.
They're the new Bobby and Whitney. That's all it is.
I don't think Bobby and Whitney went that far.
I mean, they smoked.
They just didn't include,
together, but that's neither here nor there.
I just don't think they included the hardcore booger sugar stuff that they were taking. You know, we'll go with that. But boy, like, man, I don't know.
I think it's probably gonna be Megan Tory with the whole just like separation of ideals. Oh, Meg got shot. Oh, Tory ain't shoot her. Oh, you hate women. You hate men. Blah blah blah. So just like, and then when Tory got convicted of all 3 charges, the women just threw that up. But it could be probably could be Kevin Samuels' death, maybe.
Oh, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, bro. When I tell you, I literally, I had like a really low mental state like for those first couple days, not necessarily for his passing, but for how toxic and just downright disturbing I saw people on the internet on that for that week. Like them first few days was horrible to watch. Like I like regardless how you feel about somebody else's opinion, fine. That whether you can choose to disagree, you can choose to agree, whatever. We understand it. But the fact that people were just outright celebrating like his death and almost shitting on his grave in the way that they were talking about him, where they were just celebrating it. And the vast majority of people that were just talking all kinds of BS. And I mean, the stuff they were saying wasn't even accurate. Most of the people that were saying stuff acted like they had never even seen a single tape of his podcast or a single phone conversation he was having with any of these women or any of these people in general. And just the disrespect I had seen on that, just it was like so many TikTok that showing so many TikTok posts. There's people just enjoying dancing, happy, and most of them ain't never been on there to have any conversation with them. They just saw like a couple of snippets going viral on Twitter or going viral on TikTok, and next thing you know, they just celebrated it. I'm like, y'all are some monsters. Matter of fact, I forgot it is the most toxic events I remember. I can remember something early one. Just like I remember the fact that Will Smith went up on the Oscars or the Emmy, I think it was the Oscars, and punched the mess out of Chris Rock. Like we remember
Slap.
that. Yeah.
Slap, not punch, slap.
Might as well punch him. Slap the mess out of him. And it was like, oh, on live television in front of all the world. It's like, oh, okay, that was nice. Next thing you know, oh, wait a minute, no. And you know, he came out with an apology video twice, and it was like, you know what, that was bad. It's like that's weird. I had doing not 2022. We just rolling up and slapping people on live television. That's crazy.
I remember waking up in the middle of the night and just like social media was just going off on Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. Oh, was it a skit? Was it real? If you look on this angle, you look on that angle. Yeah, I mean, Chris Rock had it coming. He had Jada like 2 years ago, and you know, everybody came out fine afterwards. So that's the part we need to celebrate. I mean, you know, Will got his emancipation movie. Chris Rock got a new special in 2023 on Netflix. Jada's doing something with herself. I think everybody came out fine.
Everybody came out fine, you say? Well, you know, another. I guess
Tony, even Tony Rock got some money off that. So I mean,
I guess another thing, like this isn't toxic, but it got toxic because this is like pre-Meg and Tory case, which was very toxic. You know, you had the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard one, which was basically sort of like this kind of toxicity, but then flipped in reverse because it was like, okay, nobody wanted to believe Johnny Depp, and he had so much proof and so much evidence to support his. Versus we go to the Meg and Tory one where it's like a severe lack of evidence, and it led to like some conviction and stuff. So it was just wild. But that one was just like, oh, Johnny ain't true. She can't abuse them, you know, all that kind of stuff. It was horrible. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. And that one was actually televised. That one you could actually was seeing everything as it was going on. You know, the Meg and Tory one, we ain't got nothing but court transcripts. Couldn't see a thing. And that one went, I want to say that one was more viral than the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard one. And that's insane. That one got to be insane. So like that, we've had some crap actually happen this year. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, that's ugly.
Other than that, the type of stuff in music, I mean, always in that fashion. But once you get to like January to like maybe April, you just forget, and then just like, oh, that happened. Oh, I forgot that happened.
That's what it is. Like we're suffering under like recency bias.
I'm not a good person. That's crazy.
Well, you know, like you are like the biggest villain on the Blur Cartel. But you know, like we out here, you know, we just,
heroes and villains.
I mean, you know, you are the biggest villain of the Blur Cartel. We accept that. You know, we have accepted Cam, even though he tends to have.
That's not a fact. That's borderline, just like ignorant.
No, that is a fact. Like you are the biggest villain of the Blur Cartel. If I think of all of the regulars, like you would definitely be the biggest villain. Like
I think Zelmay is up there.
Zelmay,
maybe that'll be my thing for 2023. The amazing hater Cam. I mean, it doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well as the amazing Spider Cam, but you know, I could switch around a couple words here and there.
Like it's the amazing hater Cam. Like think about it, Cam is his reason. I mean, his fault that the beginning of this very podcast, we went from talking about things in 2022 to masturbation preferences.
Speaking of masturbation preferences, for the women watching, if you getting if your man busting, not even a man, the person you're having sex with busting and not next to it, right? And then you do the sit and dump on the toilet just to get the sperm going out. You know what I'm saying? Are you obligated to give him a little warm wash rag? You know what I mean? Is it based on performance how you give him the wash rag? Or just like if he was trash, so he's not gonna wash rag. But it's just like if he made you come a couple times, do you give him a wash rag? I'm just asking, just like for the women washing,
So we can't. So
sit and dump.
This is why you are the villain. Like imagine
I'm gonna do it for asking a question. Like if he had like a 9-7-6 game. Are you giving him a warm wash rag, or you drop like a 30 triple double, 30, 10, and 10? Are you giving him a wash rag to wipe himself off?
So you're basically saying either he give you the Kobe, he give you the Kobe preference,
if he gave you the Kobe or the Draymond, one of the
two. I was gonna say the Ben Simmons, but oh my god! So, bro, imagine how toxic men would be called if we just started doing that automatically. It was like, you know what? We're not going to give you nothing. What we give you to wipe off with is going to be determined by your skills in the bedroom. Like we go up in there and you gave that solid, that solid 6.5 kind of sex game that evening. All right, we're going to give you some paper towels and a little bit of water on it. We'll give you something like that. If you gave us some bad yams or something like that.
If your sex game was a 1, you probably get nothing. A 2 is a brown paper towel with a little bit of water on it. 3 would be a single ply. 4 would be some brawny. 5 would probably be some, probably some Scots. 5 would probably be some Scots. A 6 what would be a 6?
This is some Scots. How about some Angel Soft there for a 6?
Angel Soft is crazy. Whatever's closest to the door
is the rag runner. Like, bro, I'm telling you, if you give Cam a 2, Cam give you that sock with the hole in it,
I think if you do an 8, you get the warm washcloth.
I'm telling you, you get that 2, well, Cam will give you that sock with the hole in it, man.
For her to wipe off it? No, the toilet's always there for her to sit and dump.
The sock is too good
for her. Why would she need a sock? She could water her ass to the fucking bathroom and sit and dump, and there you go.
So what they give?
I wouldn't give her a sock. I would give her this like little Nike John. You know what I'm saying?
What did they give you the 10 out of 10 then? What they get the wipe off with?
Oh, well, maybe it gotta be some like
they get your face. How about that?
It gotta be a hot wash.
They get your face.
A 10 is her laying flat on the bed, and then you gotta fend for yourself and go get the hot washcloth for yourself. And then, you know what I'm saying?
I was about to say 10, you use your face to wipe off with because it was just that good. That's how it works.
You know what? Probably.
The 10 should get your face to wipe off with. It's like you give it 10 out of 10 yams, you can just wipe yourself off on my beard. Like that's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna work along to the campsite.
So hold on. So you nut in her, and then she turns it to like she snails across your face.
I wasn't talking about nutting in her. We wasn't even talking about that. If you nutting in her, that's like almost a whole different.
I'm just
saying, whole different regimen. If I got the yams and I done went inside of it, that's a whole different regimen right there. I was talking about regularly.
If you nutted in her and then it was so good, you gonna let her just like snail across your face with what you just put in her.
That's nasty.
I'm saying that's what you were saying.
I was talking about if you hadn't nutted him, if you just got the yams.
Oh, you ain't shot up the club.
You didn't shot up the club. That's a whole different thing. Okay? According to you, on your style, if you shoot up the club, but it's only like 2 yams, then she getting like the brown rag to wipe off with, and that ain't gonna even
Oh,
gonna be enough.
well, my expectations for I thought. Well, you were saying just like you was gonna let her do the snail joint across your face, and then whatever happens,
It's 10
happens.
out of 10 yams, man, use me. I don't give a squat if I ain't nutted in. If it's 10 out of 10, I ain't nutted in, then use me. I don't give a squat.
So,
I'm gonna
she's
wash it
gonna
off
use
anyway.
you as the rag.
I'm gonna wash it off anyway. There ain't gonna be nothing but beginning of round 2.
You do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
So my rate is admitting to be a snail trail. If you got 10 out of 10 yams for him,
If I ain't shot the club up, I don't give a squat.
what does it matter?
Bro, I'm not gonna put me on me. I'm not gonna do that. Like,
You
no,
just say you gonna put you on you.
I did not say that. I literally said if I did not shoot the club up and she 10 out of 10 yams, cool. I don't care
You're gonna
about
be you
this.
on you regardless of the fact.
Look, it's different if I'm shooting up the club versus, I got the condom and I ain't shot up nothing. It is a clear difference, sir. Clear difference.
Ladies, if you're watching this, do y'all waddle to the bathroom after you post pre-sit and dump?
Are you gonna waddle? Or do you
I just
expect
want to
him
know
to
the
bring
preference
you and
of
give you some kind of wet washcloth or something wet to wipe off with? That is
if
hopefully
it's
not
a
a sock.
well, if it's a man helping a woman out, a 1 is probably just nothing on the big shirt that she's already in. 2, just giving her like a white beard or something like that. 3 is just
So if you helping her, like the first 5 is automatically in her clothes, huh?
Yeah, and they normally don't have a change of clothes, so you have a big like t-shirt you give her. If not, then you just nothing on the t-shirt and be like, all right, you sleep in that, and you sleeping on the
What
left
if it's
side.
a jump off then? What if it's just one of the one
Jump
night
on, don't
stand
get
ones?
no
So,
clothes.
if you're giving her one of your t-shirts, that means you willing to let her spend the night.
Oh well, a one is just this isn't happening again, and just calling the
Like
Uber.
you giving one of your oversized t-shirts to a girl that ain't spending the night over there, fam?
Nah,
Exactly. So that's different. So if
we're on
it's
a
a
5.
one,
A 5 is the big a white beater. 6 is the big shirt, and then you're nothing on the big shirt. 10 is nothing in them.
So basically, the bottom 5, ladies, you heard it from Cam first. If you are bottom 5 in sexual pleasure for
Bottom
your
5,
guy,
you getting the
you
brawny.
are gonna get nutted on some item of your own clothing. He's gonna use to wipe off with. If you're 6 and above, that's when he might wipe off with something of his own. But if you're 5 and below, he's using some of your clothing. He might use your panties, might use your bra, he might use your tank
Not on
top.
something from 5 and below. You never know.
The side of your jeans, he don't give a squat. If you're
The
5
side
and below,
of
he
your
using
jeans
some
is
of yours.
crazy.
He using some of your. Says the one who prefer the freaking sock with the hole in it over some wet wipes. I don't hit nothing. I don't hit nothing. But either way, ladies.
With the hole in it.
6 and above, ladies.
Vomit.
That's what you got to aim for. Otherwise, Cam is gonna use something of yours to clean himself off with. Snasty right there. Snasty.
Listen, when you're sending nut videos, do you add the vocals in it, or you just like whatever?
Why are we on this? It's supposed to be end of the year and all this stuff, and Cam is just continuing.
I'm wild for asking questions. Like,
oh my god! Look and see how he's trying to manipulate this. America,
do you like?
everybody's watching around.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
now we went to that video that you send to your girls, or you send to your hoes, or you send to women.
When you're sending them, do you mute everything around you so that she could hear the moans, or you just like have like I don't know, like Rick and Morty in the background while you just busting one, and then you just like send it to her?
Whatever is in the background is just whatever's in the background. If
you don't even mute it, that's crazy.
If she hear the birds chirping, if she hear the Looney Tunes going on the cartoon TV in the background, if she hear the shooting from Call of Duty, I don't give a damn. Like, it is what it is. If you done sent the video, what she hear ain't gonna matter. Now, as long as you ain't hitting
women have an affinity for hearing man's moans, which is crazy.
They do. They very much do. Women want to hear us being vocal. They want to hear us being pleasured by them. This is very true. So like they get off on that kind of stuff. Like, I perfectly understand. Because I
So
like for
that's
my
what I'm
woman to
asking.
actually show that she enjoying the shit. So
That's
I
what
feel
that's what I'm saying. Do you silence everything around you to make sure she gets the maximum effect of your moans, or do you have
man,
just like
I spoke what I said. If you hear the Call of Duty going on in the background, if you hear the freaking Bugs Bunny shooting and screwing with Elmer Fudd or whatever it is, fine.
rabbit season, duck season?
Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, you go hear whatever it is you gonna hear. Because, like, for me, just being real, I ain't finna moan that much. Like, if I'm sending a jerk off video, I ain't finna moan that much. Like,
You're getting
it's
off.
just a jerk off video. You might hear some hard breathing, and you
Hard
might
breathing.
get one of those. That's about it. Like, it ain't really feel like a lot of. It ain't finna be like no porn star moaning. It's just not finna be that in no jerk off video. If it is, I gotta wonder what buddy we're looking at, because that blows me. Porn star moaning off a jerk video you send to somebody, bro. What were you looking at?
You're not gonna fake your moans.
I don't do that. I don't really give a shit. Like,
Okay.
it's a jerk off video. Like, fuck, I'm gonna do it. Like, what I'm like, I'm finna put on a performance. So you know what? If I gotta do like that kind of stuff, then I gotta put on a real performance. I gotta like put the video. I gotta put the phone on like a stand and like on a chair somewhere. I gotta make sure go turn around and like get your hand under your leg one time and get one of them double motions. I gotta do some tricks. If I'm gonna do all that, I'm gonna go above and beyond. They finna get a video.
Are we reenactment of what is she talking about?
Another reenactment of what? See, look at Aisha. She being difficult. I know.
Aisha wants you to nut on the phone and just ruin your screen. It's disgusting.
Like, Aisha gonna be one of them girls. She want to see your face. Like this frontal view. Like we got of us two. She want to see everything except I gotta go down.
They want to see our faces. Want to hear the most, and then whatever comes out.
She want eye to eye contact in her nut videos you send her. Like, you got to see her. You gotta look dead in the camera like you looking at her soul.
Obviously she doesn't want it.
You gotta look dead. You gotta look dead in her, like you looking at her soul, and she want that angry face in there, like you trying to focus. Like, yeah. She want one of those. She want one of the real ones.
Out to the underrated darkness, repping the BMT pod.
Aisha wants one of those. She wants one of them. Like, you gotta focus. You gotta be on her. You gotta be able to take her soul and choke her through the video. That's what kind of thing she want right there. She want one of them. You gotta be able to choke her through the video. She needs to feel your pressure as you explode all over your phone camera, and then you pick up the freaking sock with the hole in it, and you wipe off your phone.
Not on the phone camera. You go about your business.
And you go on about your business. That's what Aisha wants. She wants one of those. That's what the women want when they want you to send a video. They want one of those. They can see all of your emotion come out through your dick. That's what they want. They want one of those through your phone, through a little iPhone 12 Max. Choker Monterey. That kind of stuff. That's what they want. They want them kind of videos. But you know what's crazy? They want that kind of detail in those videos. But when we ask for you to send us a picture of your titties, y'all want to get all bent out of shape. Like, that's my thing. We need to leave that in 2022. Send a man a picture of your titties randomly. Send him a picture, the good stuff. Send him a butt pic. Like, let him be happy. Like, that's what you do.
I say it then, I say it now. If I'm paying for your nails to get done, show me your feet done with the pussy in the picture. Or if you got your fingernails done, just have the asshole open. That's all I'm asking. Show me what we're paying for. That's all I'm asking for.
Yo, what's up?
BMT shows up, the trigger man. Huh? If you got your feet done, if you got your feet done, have your feet in the air with your pussy in the pic. If you got your hands done, spread that asshole over.
Oh, you like that crab pose. You want that crab pose, like,
yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, if they got pretty feet, if they got pretty feet, if they got them bent toes and shit, I ain't got time for that.
If I bought you a little Rose John, send me a pic of you with the going to work, going to town.
I need a video of that. I don't need no picture. I need a video.
Yeah, I need a video of that.
We talking about send pictures to your dudes that you like and stuff like that. Send them the picture of all that. Send them the good stuff. Send them the snasty. Let him know what you're gonna do. Send him them surprises. We got to get out of this mindset where if we got to put on porn star camera quality jerk videos just for you to enjoy it enough, and you still gonna share
They
it.
want you to put the
Send
ring
us,
light on.
send us the pity, send us the biddies, send us the tick old biddies, the little bitty ones. Send us the butt pics.
Is it recycled? Now, is it recycled pictures or
it shall
is
not
it?
be recycled. Do not send recycled pics.
Yeah, I don't do like I said. I don't like recycled pictures. That's why I said like I don't know. Like I've had the goods and the bads of like video timing, and I'm like, are you recording me or what's the? I need something. I think like that. Like I need to know. Are you gonna like me? I'm never shy to show my dick. I have full on confidence in my goddamn sausage. So I mean that dick. You can never shame a confident man with his dick. You can never shame him. And honestly, showing it to his lady, but the only thing ladies gonna say you got a little dick or some shit. But they'll say some kind of off-brand shit to say like it wasn't good or something like that. But if as long as the nigga get his nut, he don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Especially I ain't really fucking with you. I just want the pussy. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. So I accomplished my mission. But if it's not something where you don't like a female told me, if she's not willing to cam up her pussy, then don't do the deal. Don't do the deal. Now niggas don't mind showing their wee-wees on live to have their little porno shoot. But if she ain't gonna put nothing on the line, don't do it, fellas. Don't do it. Don't do it.
So who initiates the news first? Is it the woman that initiates it or the man that initiates it? You know what I mean, a woman. Listen, no nigga.
It depends. It depends on the art of war.
Real quick, BNT. Real quick. No man. There's no such thing as an unsolicited titty picture. There's no such thing as that. But there are unsolicited dick pics. So I get that. So I guess the woman got to do it first to make the man feel comfortable to send one back. But other than that, I guess the woman start with an ass pic or something like that. And it's like, well, I'm not showing my ass, but I can see this dick pic and then escalate from there.
Like, now here's the thing about it. Now, I'm from the older dog generation. When they started saying that shit, like no solicited dick pics. Like, I see. That's when I start calling cat. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, bitch, if you sexting me, what the fuck we doing? Because sexting is like the gateway Pornhub drug. Like nobody just sees the thumbnail of a porn and then say, "Oh, I'm not going to click on that." No, you're going to click on that because you're enticed. So if you sexting me, and I hate it because sometimes they do like that, like, well, I'm just sexting you and shit. Well, what the fuck? Well, I just like to flirt. Then get the fuck off my phone. If we talking going, don't play with my dick. Either you slopping or you fropping. It's one or the other. Don't play with me. Don't pick me up. Don't. You know what time it is. I got on the bullshit. This is why a lot of men get blue balled and shit. Well, we like to sit on the phone and talk about all her problems and shit. Bitch, I'm horny. What the fuck? What are we talking about? Like, no, man, it be the same shit. Like, I'm telling you right now, if a woman were to show her fucking titties and shit, and this is why I know we're dealing with the era of emasculation. But if a woman would show her titty and the guy would say, "Yeah, it's okay." It's okay. What?
Now hold on, because you're touching on something that doesn't get talked about. As a man, have you been sent bad nudes before? It's just like
yes, plenty of times. Yes, plenty of times. I see the niggas boots in the background. I mean, unless you wear size 14 boots, I mean, I see that in the background. I done seen shit, fucking tampon string hanging out the coochie and shit. Man, I done seen it all, man. I listen, bro. I've been through the war zone, bro. I'm a whole sage now. I'm a whole Sani. Like I've seen them all. Your toes not done. Yeah, I've seen some pretty bad shit.
I've been sent a bad nude, dude. I didn't know her ass was that flat, so I was just like, wow, that's not something I want to see again. And then just like
That's
you get a comment, and then just like
that's the worst feeling in the world when she.
Well, how do I respond to this?
And you got to respond to it. She said
you don't have to. I mean, well, you kind of
below what you thought it would be. It wasn't what you thought it would be. So now it's like, oh, what do I say? What do I say to this? Yeah. It was nice. It was sound.
Oh, just send like maybe a little devil emoji. Like, yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm going to travel to hit that, but you done the service by sending that. I guess.
Oh boy, like, that'd be the worst feeling when you got to reply to something. It's like, dang.
And then she had a damn boot on at that, like like.
Boy,
I don't like women that wear socks or shoes in the bed. Like, I don't like that. I think that's disgusting. Like,
what do you mean?
I don't like that. I don't like you wearing like
if she's wearing thigh highs, I'm gonna tell her to keep it on.
If she wears shoes, she just don't like you, fam. She don't like you if she wears shoes.
Each is their own. Each is their own. I mean, maybe she's just trying to pull her drawers to the side or some shit, and I understand the war.
Drawers to the side.
Sometimes it be like that where she's like, "Listen, nigga, I just need a quick nut. Yeah, I just need a quick nut, bro. Like, it ain't nothing serious." You know what I'm saying? And I can understand like she just want a good fuck. You know what I'm saying? Or I literally had a girl just tell me, "Man, just rub my pussy. I just want a man to just rub my pussy. I don't want to fuck you. I just want you to rub my pussy." I was like, "Damn." I was like, "Okay." I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like I'm being used, but fuck it. I mean, my standards sometimes I just turn them off. Women and men turn off their standards when they just
panties. That's what you mean?
Yeah. That's it. I just rub her pussy through her panties and some shit. You know what I'm saying? Get a little sticky finger. And then after that, all right. But don't expect next time you call me, I'm going to just come rub pussy. I'm going full on saying mode. Fuck. I'm not just going to rub some pussy. No,
Give me. Give me.
Yeah, I got needs too. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, women aren't used to being told that they send out bad news. They think that every nude that they send is a gift from God or Gaia or some shit. No, somebody wants to see your fucking kid in the background or your car seat or some or we hear like when you're on FaceTime. I love FaceTime. Even though I don't got an iPhone no more. You got Google Duo, bitches. But when we hear the fucking everybody in the background, you trying to have sex talk. You hear all the background shit, the kid running in the background and stuff. Some big ass burly boy. Hey, Vanessa, where the goddamn Roger Wood sausage at? Be quiet. And then she trying to go back to talk sexy with you. You like, nigga, here we go. Here we go with this motherfucker.
Now she cheating on him with FaceTime in the other room when he asking.
They do that. They do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at you had that YouTube already. I know y'all heard people in the background while they trying to talk sexy to you. You hear all kind of fucked up shit in the background, like it's.
Boy, ain't nothing like y'all on there talking. It's quiet. All of a sudden, you hear some gunshots going off in the background. What the fuck is that? Like, what do you mean?
You gotta beat your meat through all that damn chaos and shit. Like, focus. You gotta. I've had to do it too. Shit, the damn dog always coming in there. You gotta put the dog out the room and shit.
Yeah, your damn dog barking while you getting naked.
I mean,
I don't like dogs being in the room while we're fucking because dogs like sniffing and watching. And they're like,
that's my
what's
son.
This smell?
No, he can be. All right, that's my son. That's your son. It's just a freaking dog. Let shit go.
Y'all locking the dog out when y'all fucking?
Yes. I put the dog out. I don't have time. No.
What about the cat? Y'all putting the cat out too?
The cat normally see its own way out. Most time the cat don't even let you know it's there. But that dog, dog gotta go.
That's crazy. That's craziest thing. I'm gonna tell you why I don't fuck with dogs in the room. So I'm hitting it from the back doggy style. the dog, I guess the dog tried to do a spit roast combo with me, which the dog tried to jump on his master's front with his damn dick hard, and she's screaming, and I'm like, what? And she's like, stop the dog! And I'm looking down, the dog's dick is out, and I'm dog humping her from the front. I'm like, oh my god.
So you Eiffel Tower the chick with the dog.
Dog tried to bestiality threesome tag the bitch with me, and I'm like, see.
So you had a threesome with a dog.
That sounds like some American Pie stuff, bro. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. I'm saying, like, we're gonna have a threesome with the dog. Like, hey, yo, fail. Make it make sense for me.
All right,
like,
so
no.
The question moderator had: do men enjoy Christmas after a certain age?
Oh my God. Do men enjoy Christmas? Now, I put that up there basically because a lot of holidays don't really feel the same. And like generally for men, their birthday just depends on, how much they make up their birthday. But Christmas is specifically, forgiving. And a lot of times, us as brothers, you gotta give a lot, you're expected to give a lot different amounts for different people. And it's like, for a lot of dudes, you tend to get the same gifts, you're gonna get your wallets. Same basically it's like Father's Day 2.0. You're gonna get your wallets, you're gonna get, the clothes, the boxes, the body wash, the deodorant, at a certain point they stop giving you them Axe body spray combo kits, at a certain point they stop giving you those. Thank God they stopped giving you those. And then, at a certain point it's like, do you really gotta look forward to Christmas like you used to? Does it hit the same? Or it's just like, it's another day, I gotta shell out these multiple hundreds of dollars,
to get nothing in return.
Other than I get the yams with the bow on it, how it goes.
The yams with the bow on it is crazy.
Like Valentine's Day, you get the yams with the bow, and obviously you're like, I'm the present. Like this same present I done got, twice a week for 50.
It's like when you get that tomahawk steak, and it was like, oh, we gonna put some gold on that bitch.
Like it's the same yams I done got, 52 weeks, out of the year. Why is this a present? But don't want to hear that when it's like, my pussy is. I don't want to hear that fact that it's not a gift. It's not a gift like this. It's regular.
Cold yams for Christmas.
I don't want to hear that part though,
They just saying stop messing with basic people. What? I'm not saying
basic people. Ain't nothing about no basic people. If you put in effort, your effort will show for itself. Like now she might be talking about when I said the twice a week, 52 weeks out of a year. I'm like, yeah, that like, they can be basic all they want. Yams are not a present. Like let's just keep it a basic. Yams are not a present. Like let's kill this. In my 2023,
you don't need not a present.
In 2023, let's just finish off. Yams are not a gift on the holiday season. Like I'm gonna do that right now. 2023, get that out your mind. Yams are not a gift for the 2023 season. No, they are not. Yams are not a gift. It can't be a gift if you're getting this dick too. That's not a gift.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a cop out. Whenever I see somebody put on like some lingerie shit or whatever type of dumb shit, motherfuckers say, "Oh man, I got this ready for you for Christmas." And I'm like, what? Like, bitch, I get that 365 days, 366 every day if I want it. Like, what the fuck?
With the bow on top.
What's special? What did you do special? What did she do special? What did she do special?
Maybe she
got
the good Brazilian wax. You know what I'm saying? She glistening down there for crispy greens.
Okay, so let me go. I'm going to BMT trigger mode, fellas. If that excites you, and if you've been accepting that, you are a fucking loser. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
The lady's been doing that. If the lady's been doing that shit to you, and that shit, oh god, she's gonna do cosplay for me for Christmas, then you're a fuck. You've been literally rim jobbing your way through life. There's no way you're gonna tell me you gotta wait for a holiday for her to just do something special. Putting on a fucking Keebler Elf outfit that literally you could go buy that shit on Amazon. Like, bitch, you better do some. You better have a PS5 damn in your ass crack when I look over there or some shit. Like, no. This is what I'm saying, man. This is how you know. This is how you know the finesse. This is why I see why men are starved out now. Because There's no way. Like I heard one dude said, one dude I was at work. This one dude told me that his wife was gonna do anal for Christmas. I said, so you gotta wait 364 days to do anal? Well, it's a special day, and I'm like, nigga, here's the thing. You have to train her ass for that. You got to train her ass for that. You're not gonna be able to go in full porn. So y'all
And then
haven't
you
been
gotta start that process
practicing,
like 2 weeks before.
right? So that's what I'm saying. So by the time you even just do the tip, stop, no, stop, go together with you. Man, let's just go Vaz. Let's just go Vaz. I'll take Vaz and stop. This is taking too fucking long, man. Like, I mean, unless she did some crazy shit where she's like, listen, I got me and my bestie and some bad bitch that you saw at fucking down the street. I managed to pull that off. So we about to do some wild shit. Nigga, then no, we no, like that's crazy. That's like I bet you, I can promise you this. If you would ask any female, ask them in y'all chats, you're gonna do something. Imagine you telling your woman, "I'm gonna give you dick for Christmas, special style." She gonna be like, "Bitch, nigga, I can get that shit whatever the fuck I want." This is why you know men are really starved out, man, because literally they get happy. And I don't mean to shut narc on anybody, but that should be something that if I'm paying the bills through 66 days out of the week, out of the year, nigga, ain't nothing special about your goddamn pussy. That should be fucking normal. What are we doing? Okay, you put on that Cuba outfit. Nigga, you gonna take that shit off. Do that damn slop tornado shit you do. I ain't got time for this shit. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, that's what's crazy. Like, I know a nigga who's just like that. His wife only fucks him 5 times like that out of the year. Nigga, every time you pay that fucking mortgage, nigga, you should be getting that fucking shit done. Like, no way, no. Man, y'all gotta start speaking the fuck up, bro.
BMT, what do you want to bring into 2023 that's different? What do you want to do?
Well, hold on. Because before we get in there, because Aisha's last comment, like, hold on, it's just like, if it's not something that she likes or wants to do, then just accept it for what it is and shut up. No, the fuck you should.
Get the fuck out of my house.
That is complete BS. If we gonna, that just
and this is why.
That's something you can bring
in. And that's why I would. So if it's something you don't like to do, then cool. There's a lot of stuff men don't like to do, but we do it. We do it so that way. Just like I said, men sacrifice so much fucking happiness. It's not even funny. I think that's why I said, bro. That's why men die. That's why a lot of men die early now. But they die miserable. They die miserable as fuck. Like I said, man, it's like the bargaining. It's like, and I'm not one of those dudes, but it's like the more men start speaking up on how they feel, and when men start saying how they feel, women don't like that shit. This is why I don't ever listen to no fucking women tell me no shit about women.
No.
And until you take a dick in the ass, shut the fuck up. Well, guess what? That white bitch down the street, I guess I'll be calling her to replace what the fuck you can't do. Where one person don't do, another person will do. I can promise you there are plenty of black women out there that do not mind taking a dick in the ass. And shit, I done know quite, like, actually now that they have a whole Facebook group. So I don't believe this bullshit that, hey, that one special motherfucker, no, you fuck with me, you better start learning. Hey, slop, fuck, ass. Hey, whatever order you want to do with it. You're right. I wouldn't even fuck with you. I'm just telling you straight up. I wouldn't even fuck with you. Ain't no way. This is why, huh?
BMT, what do you want to bring in 2023 just to be different?
I want men to actually start speaking their fucking mind. That's what I want to be different. Men, start speaking your fucking mind. If they don't like it, fuck them. I want that to be the catalyst. Black men, speak your mind. I think that's what we need. More black men to speak their mind. That's all I want. Speak your mind. If we in 50-50 relationship, speak your mind. Work, household, children, don't matter who the fuck it is, speak your mind. We need to start speaking of how the fuck we are. It's just that simple. So that's what I started doing. I said that to my family. They didn't like it. I said, hey, everybody get the fuck out of my house. Oh my God, Christmas got so much better when I kicked all the niggas out who didn't like what I had to say. And it's just like it was a burden lifted off of me. I felt like I went ultra instinct. So it is what it is.
BNT turns to the Grinch on Christmas.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the Grinch, or was I actually started finally actually being honest with myself? Was it that the Grinch?
No. But for mine, like what I was saying to like Aisha's point, what I'm saying is sex is not something that's only for one person. It is a mutual pleasurable experience in general. So if I'm only just gonna go along with what she likes sexually and what she wants to do sexually, and I'm not getting fulfilled, there's no point in me being in that relationship. So to look at it that way, not saying Aisha is, but to look at it that way is just completely wrong. It's I'm just gonna accept what I'm given. I'm gonna accept the yams that not fulfilling me, that ain't giving me what I want, so that I can get pleasure out of it. The same way she gets pleasure out of it. Like that doesn't help me. That's like the new term munch that goes around nowadays. Just people that just only want to eat coochie and just that's it. I don't want nothing else in return. That's fine for them. But all dudes are not gonna be that way. All dudes don't want to just sit there and just eat and just do what you want to do and they get nothing in return. It's just not gonna go. So no, I don't agree with that. If it's not something that she likes or wants to do, just accept it.
You're not eating coochie for your pleasure?
Huh?
You're not eating coochie for your pleasure?
I'll eat coochie, that's fine. I don't mind
for your pleasure.
I'm a fan of it. But I want mine. Like what most time with my
pleasure,
I'm not gonna eat what I'm not gonna stick my dick into. So like if I'm gonna eat it, I expect my dick to go in some hole like that same time. I don't care which hole it's gonna be.
It's gonna go in there. It's gonna go in the hole in that sock. That's what it's
it needs to go into something. I ain't talking about the hole. It needs to go in one of her holes. Because if you gonna get pleasure, I'm sorry. I'm a school of
Full Metal Alchemist. You don't get holes.
I believe in equivalent exchange. I am from Full Metal Alchemist. What I give, I expect to receive in return. I am from Full Metal, so I'm not of the mindset of just giving for free. I understand if you just want to do for the first time around, like BNT said, play with it for the first time. Cool, but I'm going to expect me, like just. Like if I send you a nut video, like we were talking about, if I send you a nut video with all the extra visuals, I expect some porn star video to come back in my timeline.
This nigga nah, nigga, take what you get, bro. Take what you get, bro. Take what you get.
Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that.
I can't do that. I can't do it. But that's my point. Now, like I said, like her point, if she didn't like anal and offered it up because that's what he wanted, I'm cool with it. Like that, like that's fine. That's cool. If she don't like it and she gives it to him like that, cool. I can respect that. Just the earlier point, I was like, no. But that cool, because I understand something that she never done before. Like that's like sort of like saying for a present for Christmas, she gives him a threesome. I bet I'm with that. Something that she ain't never did before, for the first time, something to break the ice. Cool. I no, and it's purely for his pleasure. Cool. Got no problem with that. I was like, but people would take Aisha's earlier point of like, oh, well, you finna get this missionary, this reverse cowgirl, and this doggy style. You finna get this twice a week for 52 weeks for the next 7 years, and we ain't finna change shit. Motherfuckers do that shit all the time. I'll tell you right now, don't go for that. If it ain't for you, you don't like it.
In there.
Nah, if they not willing to reach no compromise with you, bro, screw all that. Nah.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. I have a mine. She didn't cheat. That wasn't her style. She was a good old Christian girl, like shit and all that stuff. But guess what? We made some compromises and shit. And guess what? That girl, the whole fucking Jasmine Cashmere fucking professional now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the fellas understood the mission. But the same way, I also make compromises for mine. You feel me? It gotta be things. But this is what I'm saying. Like you gotta lay out on the table, like, what's good. I'm trying to tell y'all ladies be wondering why these niggas be Derek Jackson y'all ass and be going out there and finding them goddamn fucking sectional 8 freaks and shit. She won't do that. She won't suck your balls and jack you off while you play Halo. I got you, daddy. All right, bet. What you need? $250 a month? Shit. Let's go. Get good time. Now, the same thing, I don't mind sucking your toes and licking your booty. Okay, you want that shit while you doggone watch goddamn P-Valley? All right, cool. But understand that. You better doggone beat me. Right, Mari. Exactly. I said, bro, listen, bro. Fellas be doing the awkwardest shit to make their women happy. It got to go both ways. And some women say, "Hey," like one girl told this one girl at Job Corps, "Bitch, swallow his dick if you want your man. If not, move the fuck out the way." I was like, "Oh my God, who are you?" That girl's from Chicago, so you already know them damn.
I'll say this. Hiya Sensei, what do you want to bring into 2023?
What do I want to bring into 2023? I mean, success. That's all I want.
Success?
Yeah. Whether it's success for me, success for those around me, not just me. You know what I mean? Everybody that's in the same field as I am, you know, with the like-minded goals and shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, success for the brand, obviously. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. Success for myself, you, everybody else on this panel. You know what I mean? So that's what I want. That's what I'm on. Everybody eats.
And not necessarily eat yams, but you know, we just talking about everybody eating financially. You know,
I want everybody to have that.
I guess no hate going to 2023. Even niggas I dislike, they can eat too. Let everybody eat. Fuck it. You know what I mean? They ain't gotta. Yeah, shout out to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody get the yams in 2023.
But also, yeah, let the yams be plentiful for my niggas. You know what I mean? I hope this year the cup overflows.
Everybody get a bag. You know, I'm gonna let you say, yo, go get a bag, but it still fuck you in the end of the day. So, you know, I'm not gonna
get your bag, but get it away from me. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep the same energy in 2023. It's like,
don't tear open a hole in another man's bag to fill your own.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Go get your go be great. I want you to just
tear open another bag.
Excel beyond the means of what you excelled in the previous years. Go get your bag. Go be great. It still fuck you in the end of the day, but you know, I'm not a fan of yours. You know, I'm not gonna say SMD. Shout out to Tay Rock. So I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but you know, still fuck you.
Still with the
Kid Slade.
I got no love for my people. I got no love for my enemies. So
damn,
y'all know who y'all are. Fuck you, niggas.
I guess I'm gonna say Kid Slade 3L. Shout out to the gerbil, if y'all call him to the hamster. He ain't a rat, but he's in the I mean
he not Stuart Little no more.
Nah, he's like a gerbil-ish.
Now what we will
shout out, you know what I'm saying? Follow, you know, you on Twitch, comment. We appreciate your comments. Follow us.
What did I miss?
Appreciate you, NPD.
Oh, you missed the preference of I was telling Monray, just like, listen, if it's I mean,
I don't understand how you prefer the sock with the hole in it for post-nut cleanup over baby wipes. I don't get how we got to this point.
Saying is I'm not wearing the sock anymore, so I'm nutting on that sock with the hole in it.
That's you prefer the sock over baby wipes?
Sometimes the sock is in with arm's reach and the wipes aren't.
And you don't say that. You don't.
We talking about pre-preparation. Like you.
Yeah, I would rather the wipe.
More masturbations. Like what? Why wouldn't you pre-prep your masturbations? What are you doing?
You know, sometimes like,
I understand the pre-prep.
Like if you feel the urge coming, but you know you ain't just like a berserker, like you just ain't running to your phone and just going at it. If you feel the urge, then you can just go and get the wipes
and it can tap you. Listen, and it can tap you on the shoulder whenever. I'm just like, hey, I feel like busting a nut. Oh,
yeah, and obviously you ain't just gonna rush through like the nearest corner of whatever room you in. You have some sense.
It depends on the urge. If you just like, hey, I'm just saying.
Angelica said, "Fuck me, talk."
Oh, we apologize. All right, bro.
We were just recapping me. Mari judging me about nothing in a hole in the side.
To each of your own on how you clean up some shit.
Listen, sometimes it's over baby wipes.
Sometimes I'm just saying, if you got mud butt, you're gonna wish you had them baby wipes rather than just like, oh my God. I'm just like,
Appreciate
you
you,
know,
MTV. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
we appreciate
I
the
don't know how
follow.
women clean up.
We did recapping what we said in the top of the hour versus because he's befuddled that I would say I'm a nut on this in the side with a hole in it. It's not going back on my foot. So I'm just like, oh,
Didn't
you
say
still got,
I'm
you still got some
use
uses
it. I
in
said
you.
you would use it before baby wipes. I don't like.
And if I got a sloppy ass, I'd rather use the baby wipes that I wouldn't.
Obviously, like keep taking it to
Sloppy ass.
You're not getting it.
This is my point.
You're not getting it.
You know, I got it. I'm not judging you for the sock. It's the fact that your priority is to put the sock.
Priorities are straight. You can't wipe your ass with that sock with the hole in. That's what I'm saying.
Obviously,
so you get it, but you're in denial still. So
not your priority. Don't make sense to me. Prioritizing the sock above baby wipes, if both are available, blows my mind. That's what I'm saying. But regardless, the only thing I can leave y'all with.
Listen, the 2-ply Scott is number 1, and then the sock will probably be number 2, and then the baby wipes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Now we haven't seen her, but like regardless of that, I will give y'all the only thing I can leave you with. You know, we'll see you at the new year next year. So that as you go out,
new year, new skin for Gabby.
For your end of your year, if you're sizing up that female, you're gonna try to share the kiss with at 12 o'clock or whatever. Make sure that she look good. Make sure you size up before then.
Drop a follow. We appreciate it.
Aim nice and true.
God loves you. Thanks for the follow.
Blessings, my guy. Like the shoot nice and true and everything. Don't mess up nothing, man. Just make sure you at 12 o'clock you near the right female and just slide in. You'll be good. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do to end off the year.
Also bringing the 2023. God bless me if I win my fantasy league. That's all I'm asking. I mean,
I've already been eliminated, so you know my team decided to screw me, you know, at the end. So
hopefully I don't get hold by Jay Herbo tonight. So I mean, you know, blessings.
Fantasy has been very disappointing.
I mean, it was brutal.
Playoffs.
I got screwed by Zay Jones, and it was just a wrap after that. Jalen Hurts.
Zay Jones.
But you know, Blood Cartel follows on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok. As you see tonight, we got new Twitter followers, hopefully new Facebook followers. Tuesday, Culture Watch coming back for the last Culture Watch of the year. Are we doing that tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got the Culture Watch.
Last week, a nigga had to work. I'm off this time.
All right, we getting a Culture Watch tomorrow. Wednesday, we're doing best anime and manga moments of 2022. We're gonna get some special guests from TikTok that hop on some first time.
That's gonna be objective.
We're gonna have some of the best, and we gonna throw some worst in there. But you know,
the only anime moments,
new
manga moments.
Just like this new Seven Deadly Sins movie that's on Netflix now. It looks really bad. You know,
like is it only anime moments, or are we including manga moments too?
I said anime and manga moments.
Oh, it's gonna get ugly.
Best of those. And Thursday, what we got for what it sound like on Thursday? What you doing? A little New Year's wrap up? What's going on?
Thursday is definitely a wrap up. You know what I mean? You know, we doing album of the year, what it sound like, album of the year, song of the year, all that, you know what I mean? So you tune into that one. So.
And whatever mess comes up, they'll be on Make It Make Sense. I don't know. Are y'all doing it Make It Make Sense on New Year's?
Oh yeah, as far as I know, I plan to do one. Now it might be a little earlier in the day, you know, just to make sure we can get that on through. It just depends. But I plan to still do one, you know, give out some awards for, you know, the best toxic moments, you know, the best, you know, wild moments, you know, most toxic woman, most toxic dude. Let's just get into it and get the ugliness going on, you know. Best moment.
Saturday night, I plan on being on the Hen Dog. So just like,
so you know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. That's what we're gonna do.
So
please put that bitch Krishan on that goddamn toxic bitch. I nominate that Krishan bitch in the top 2. I'm already putting in my vote, Krishan. That toxic bitch. Put her up there.
So check us out. Facebook, IG, YouTube, Twitter, Spotify, TikTok, Twitch. Go check out Overall 99 Media. Go subscribe to them. Subscribe to BMT Business Minded Talk channel as well. Follow them tomorrow. BMT Hollywood Sensei tomorrow with Culture Watch. And then we got the big show for Roundtable Wednesdays at 8. We're going to talk about best moments in anime. I am manga. Then album of the year, song of the year for Thursday. Friday, I don't know what we're doing for wrestling. We'll figure it out. Something. But we're doing season 2, WWE 2K22 GM mode. Blur Cartel plays season 1 with Raw over SmackDown. We beat Blur Approved Gaming. So shout out to Mike Hennessy. And, new year, you knew me. New yams for some, old yams for others, consistent yams for some. So just appreciate all the yams you get.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever your nut preference is, stay true to that. Monterey's choosing the baby wipes. I'm choosing the ankle shot with the hole in it.
Somebody help your boy, man. That's all I gotta say.
Now somebody gotta help me. Okay, but it's made so I can't AKA say AKA. I'm not in that sock with the hole in it. So
please help your boy. Otherwise, it's your boy Monterey Hudson. We out.
Don't forget BMT. BMT's muted, but Hollywood Sensei. Let's put that shit on.
I mean, you already know. Cam told you where to follow the Blur Cartel, but you can also follow What It Sound Like Podcast, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. Follow me, Hollywood_Sensei 215 on all social media platforms. You know what I mean? Especially that Twitter, TikTok. Hit me up.
Angelica, you need to come earlier. That's all I gotta say. We out this.
Yeah, she was coming in like the last hour. I'm like, dang, man.